In pairs, so we'll flow from one pair into the next. We're going to start standing up. So we're going to come onto the mat. We're going to bring your feet hip distance apart. Ground through your feet. So big toe, little toe, heel press nice and flat into the floor. Squeeze the thighs, squeeze the bum. Bring your hands onto your hips, and we're just going to pedal through the legs. So we're just bending and alternating those knees. Coming up onto the toes. You can come all the way onto the tips of the toes just to get a deeper stretch through the feet. Just moving, alternating side to side. And then we're going to come back to that mountain pose, coming nice and flat. We're going to bring the arms up and down. So breathing in as you go up, and then exhaling down. So slow up as you reach, and then as you exhale, bringing those arms down and through. You can add a little back bend, so look up to the ceiling. And then coming back, we're just going to swing from side to side. So playground swings they call it, so just let the arms swing round as you just twist through that torso. Keep the hips nice and solid, bum tight. Feels really weird, but it's nice. It gets the blood pumping around the body. Okay, we're going to come back to standing. We're going to come up, we're going to reach high. Inhale, reach nice and long, coming into that extended Tadasana. So sending the fingertips up, and as you exhale, bring the arms round. Shrug through the shoulders. Bring the arms back, shoulders back. Activate the hands, tuck the chin under. Press through the feet, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum. Breathe nice and deeply. From there, we're going to come up onto the toes. As you exhale, lower down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keeping that body nice and strong as you come onto the tiptoes, so the bum and the thighs stay strong. And exhale down. You can rock through that, so you can come a little bit onto your heels. Keeping that upper body active, shoulder blades together, hands active. Belly button pulled in. Okay, coming back to your mountain, inhale. Reach high, send the fingertips up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, we're going to soften the knees and fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up, taking the arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up, take the arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rolling up, coming back to mountain pose. Activate the hands, squeeze the thighs, squeeze the bum. We're going to inhale, coming up into your extended Tadasana. Breathing deeply, holding it there, sending the fingertips to the ceiling, pressing the feet through the floor. From there, we're going to inhale, take the arms out to the sides, and then as you exhale, we're going to twist. So we're going to look over the left shoulder, we're twisting over to the left. Hips stay facing forwards. Arms out wide, keeping those shoulders strong. Squeezing the bum, squeezing the thighs. So the hips are pointing forwards and you're looking over the left shoulder, feeling that twist. Inhale, reach high. into that extended Tadasana, holding it there, sending the fingertips all the way as high as you can. On your next exhale, we're twisting over the other way. Looking over the right shoulder, squeezing the bum, pulling the belly button in, deepening that twist, opening the arms. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale up, back bend, exhale to the left. Inhale up, and exhale to the right. Inhale, reach up. We're going to open the chest, so inhale, and as you exhale, we're opening the chest, opening the arms wide, looking up, feeling that back bend. Keep the bum nice and tight, keep the belly button pulled in. Holding it there, breathing deeply. Inhale, reach high, and then exhale, soften the knees, and we're going to fold over. Soften the knees, let the head hang. So nice and slowly, just let that torso come down. Let the spine just relax so that it folds over the thighs, letting the head come down, letting the fingertips come to the floor. Breathe nice and deeply. Just hold it there. Take hold of the elbows and you're just going to rock gently from side to side. And then let the fingertips come down, and we're going to pedal the feet again. So coming onto the toes, pedaling through the feet, just with the fingertips on the floor. If you can't reach the floor, pop your hands on to a chair or a block or something, just so we're getting some movement through the knees. So from here, we're going to inhale. We're going to come onto the toes and we're going to crouch down. So we're on the toes. Being on the toes is a little bit easier than keeping the heels flat. We're going to inhale, lift the chest. And as you exhale, straighten out, lifting the bum back up and folding over. Inhale onto the toes, lifting the chest. As you exhale, coming up, lifting the bum, letting the head come down. Inhale onto the toes, lifting that chest so you can come a little bit higher. And as you exhale, planting the heels down, straighten the legs if that's comfortable for you. If it's not, keep the knees soft. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, planting down, coming into that fold. Inhale, coming onto the toes. You can bring the hands to prayer and use that as a balance, or take the arms out, lifting the chest, opening onto a toe balance. And then as you exhale, bring the fingertips down, folding up. Just hang there, soften the knees, and let the body hang there just for a few breaths. We're going to bring the hands down and come onto all fours. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're going to do a cat-cow to start with. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arching up. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch up. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch up. Keeping that moving. As you exhale, you're going to sit back into child's pose. Just rest in there for a couple of breaths. Inhale, coming up, we're tucking the toes under, coming into a plank. And then exhale, we're coming back into puppy dog. So we're bending the knees in puppy dog. Inhale, forward into plank. Really engage everything, and then as you exhale, back into downward dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Or stay in puppy dog, keeping the knees bent. Inhale to plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Let the head hang down, working the feet towards the floor. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, sit back into child's pose. Rest in there, forehead down. Breathing deeply. Coming back to all fours, you're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to come up into high plank. From high plank, we're going down through chaturanga and into upward facing dog. So inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin down, coming up into upward facing dog. Inhale, lower the knees, coming back down. Laying on the floor, rocking the hips from side to side. Inhale, tuck the toes under, coming back up into downward facing dog. Holding it there. Inhale to plank. Exhale through to chaturanga, knees, chest and chin, and up into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes under. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Working those heels down, spreading the fingers, pressing the chest through. Inhale, come onto your toes into a plank. Exhale, down into chaturanga, up into upward facing dog. Exhale, lower the knees, lower the chest. Lower yourself down, rock your hips from side to side. Just rest there, breathing deeply. Bringing the hands back under your shoulders. Tuck the toes, inhale. Coming back as you exhale into downward facing dog. Breathing deeply, pressing the palms flat. Inhale onto your toes into a plank. As you exhale into chaturanga, coming up into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, come back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees and sit back into child's pose. Give the wrists a rest. Rest in there, let the lower back sink on towards the heels. Next we're going to do a downward facing dog into a crescent lunge. So come into all fours, spread the fingers, press the mat away. Nice active shoulders. We're going to inhale, tuck the toes, and as you exhale, lifting up into downward facing dog. Breathing nice and deeply, working those heels down towards the floor, breathing nice and deeply. We're going to inhale, lift the left leg high. As you exhale, step it through. You can bring the knee down at the back or keep it up. Inhale, reach up, interlace the fingers. Exhale, sink forward. So the heel is up at the back, you're on the toe, or you're on the knee, again with the toe tucked under. Inhale, reach high, open the chest. Exhale, hands down, step your feet back into downward facing dog. Holding it there, breathing deeply, spread the fingers, work the heels down. Inhale, lift the right leg high. As you exhale, step it to your hands. Again, bring the back knee down if you want to, or stay up on the toe. Inhale, reach high, interlace the fingers. Exhale, sink forward. Holding it there, breathing nice and deeply. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hands down, step your feet back into downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, come onto your toes, bend your knees, lower them down, sit back into child's. Nice deep breaths. You can just rock your hips from side to side if you're feeling it in your lower back. We're going to come back to all fours. We're going to do the same again. Ground through the feet, tuck the toes under, press the mat away. Inhale. And as you exhale, coming up into downward facing dog. Breathing nice and deeply, heels down towards the floor. Inhale, left leg high. As you exhale, step it through. Coming onto the toe at the back. Inhale, reach high, interlace the fingers. Exhale, sink forward. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hands down. Step the feet back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high. As you exhale, step it through. Inhale, reach up, interlace the fingers. Exhale, sink forward. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hands down. Step your feet back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come onto the toes, bend the knees, lower the knees down, sit yourself back into child's pose. Rest in there, let the body rest. Let the heart rate start to come back down. Nice deep breaths. We're going to come to all fours. We're just going to group a few of those together. So spread the fingers, plant the palms, come onto the toes into a high plank, press the mat away, inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin down into chaturanga, up into upward facing dog, tuck the toes, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high. As you exhale, stepping it to the front, coming into a crescent lunge. Inhale, reach up, interlace. Exhale, sink forward. Inhale, come up, step the feet back into high plank. Inhale. As you exhale, chaturanga, knees, chest and chin, coming up into upward facing dog. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Step the foot forward, coming up. Exhale, sink. Inhale, bring the hands down. Step the feet together and exhale, fold. So we're coming back to that forward fold Uttanasana. From here we're going to slowly roll up, coming up to standing. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to do a standing pose. We're going to do a balance. So if you need something to hold on to, come near the wall or a chair or something that you can hold on to. So we're going to do a single leg mountain pose into standing splits. It's called standing splits, but it's basically a forward fold, but it's a single leg forward fold. So we're going to start in mountain. Ground through your feet, big toe, little toe, heel. Press nice and flat into the floor. We're squeezing the thighs, squeezing the bum. And bring the hands to the hips and bring your shoulders back. So we're opening up that chest. We're going to inhale and we're going to come onto the right leg, lifting the left heel. So keep that leg solid. We're going to inhale and lift. So we're coming into a balance. This is your single leg mountain pose. So you can hold a wall, you can balance onto something. If you're happy here, you can take the arms overhead and look up to the ceiling. So this is your single leg mountain pose. From here we're going to inhale, and as we exhale we're going to kick the leg back, hands come down into a half split or a forward fold. And then coming up, just letting the toe come down as you come back up. And then bring the knee through, coming back to your mountain. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding through into your forward fold. Inhale, lower the leg. And then step forward and walk out the legs. Wonderful. So it's really strong standing pose, really strong balance, moving through that flow. So coming back to your mountain pose, ground through your feet, big toe, little toe, heel, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum. Hands on the hips, lifting the chest, opening the chest. Inhale, coming onto the left side, lifting the right heel. Get your balance, activate the standing leg. Inhale, lift. So the knees at 90 degrees. If you want to, inhale, reaching up, coming into that single leg mountain pose. Breathing deeply, inhale, reach up. As you exhale, we hinge forwards and then lower down into a forward fold. Into the standing splits. Inhale, bring the toe down to get your balance. Coming back up, bringing the knee through into that mountain pose. One more. Inhale. As you exhale, we're hinging forwards, bringing the hands down, coming up into half split. Inhale, lower the back foot, bring the body up, step the feet together and walk out. Really nice. Okay. So we're going to come from standing mountain pose, single leg mountain pose. We're going to come back into warrior and then go into humble warrior. So come to mountain pose. Ground through your feet, squeeze your thighs, squeeze your bum. We're going to inhale, we're going to lift the left heel. Breathing nice and deeply, pulling that belly button in, shoulders back, keeping the legs active. We're going to inhale and lift the knee. Breathe deeply there, get your balance. Inhale, reach high. And as you exhale, we're stepping that foot back. We're bringing it at a 45-degree angle. So we're going to come into warrior pose. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hinge forward. So the difference between warrior and crescent moon is the foot angle at the back, the hips pointing forwards. Coming into that nice deep warrior. You're going to inhale, take the hands behind you. You can take hold of your forearms or your elbows or interlace your fingers. Inhale, and as you exhale, we're folding over into humble warrior. So the chest comes down to the side of the thigh, letting the head hang, feeling that chest opening. Inhale, lifting the chest, releasing the hands, stepping the feet together. Exhale, fold. And then slowly rolling up. Coming back up to standing. Coming back to your mountain pose. Ground through your feet, squeeze your thighs and bum. Pull the belly button in. Bring your hands on your hips. Holding it there, keeping everything switched on. Inhale. Coming onto the left foot, lifting the right heel. Take a minute, activate all the muscles. Inhale, lift the knee. Reach high. Coming into that single leg mountain pose. Inhale. As you exhale, we're stepping the foot back, nice and long. 45-degree angle on the right toes. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, sink into that front knee. Squeeze the bum. Feel the back bend as you come through that warrior pose. Inhale, take the arms round. Interlace the fingers. Inhale. As you exhale, folding forwards, sinking into that front knee, letting the head come down, letting the arms come over, opening out the chest, feeling that stretch. Inhale, release the hands, step the feet together, and exhale, fold. And slowly we're going to roll up, coming back up to standing. So we're going to put all that into one flow. We're just going to do it the once, just to move from one to another. So we're going to start in mountain, ground through the feet. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, opening the chest, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twisting to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward into a forward fold. Inhale, coming onto your fingers, onto your toes. Bend the knees, coming into a crouch. Lifting the hips. You can take the arms wide if you want. Exhale, hands down. Curling yourself up. Bringing the hands down, step the feet back into high plank. Squeeze everything. Inhale. As you exhale, chaturanga down, coming up into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Exhale back into downward facing dog. Breathing deeply. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Step it forward. Bringing the knee down, we'll come into a low crescent lunge. Reach high. Bringing the hands together, sink forward. Inhale, bring the hands down. Step the feet together. Slowly roll up. Coming up to standing, we're going to lift the right knee. As you exhale, we're going to kick that leg back and come into warrior one. Reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, take the hands behind you, interlace the fingers. Exhale, fold into humble warrior. Inhale, bring the hands down, step the feet together. Exhale, fold. Bring the hands down, step the feet back into plank. Squeeze everything tight. Inhale. As you exhale, knees, chest and chin comes down into chaturanga, then into upward facing dog. Tuck the toes. As you come back into downward facing dog, work those heels down, breathing deeply. Inhale, lift the right leg high. As you exhale, step it to your hands, bring the left knee down. Inhale, up, interlace the fingers, exhale, forward. Inhale, bring the hands down, step the feet together. Slowly roll yourself up. Coming up to standing. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, kick it back, bring the foot down, reach up high, inhale. As you exhale, coming into that warrior. Inhale, take the hands behind. As you exhale, hinging forward into humble warrior. Inhale, bring the hands down, step the feet back to plank. And as you exhale, coming into downward facing dog. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, bend the knees, slowly walk the feet to the hands. Coming onto the toes, into a crouch. You can take the knees wide if that's comfortable for you. Bringing the hands to prayer if you can. Inhale, open, looking up. Exhale, hands down, slowly fold. Soften the knees, folding into Uttanasana. Letting everything just relax there, breathing deeply. And then slowly rolling up. Bringing the shoulders up and the head up last. Bring the hands to prayer. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel energised. Nice pairs of positions, of poses that you can work towards. Moving into a nice flow at the end just to get the heart rate going. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you feel. If you've got your yoga top, send me a picture. Put a little picture on the group of you sporting your yoga top. It's great that so many of you have got them. I'm back on Friday morning at 8 AM for a salute to the sun. Hopefully the sun will be there to be saluted to. Take care everybody. Have a wonderful Wednesday and I'll see you on Friday.